guys, I am about to make even the most seasoned collector jealous here. Before I show you guys the insane finds I found, I gotta show you this other great thing that I won from V Comics from Instagram. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 361 first appearance of Carnage, and it is the highly rare newsstand. No sooner than a couple days did this skyrocket up an additional $200. So I won this at the perfect time. Holy smokes. Thanks so much to V Comics on Instagram. I know you're watching, buddy. I want to show you guys two quick acquisitions before I get into my list. I mentioned I've been hunting for the Batman special, and I actually found one that's the Canadian variant, and I do believe it's going to be a 9.8, so I'm going to be submitting that in. I spent $30 on that. I think that's $30 well spent. And then this one, Marvel Tales, first appearance of Spider-Ham. Got this at my local comic book shop for I think 40 bucks, 35. I don't know, that was actually a few weekends back, so I forget. But that's awesome. I gotta tell you, 2020 has been a really stupid year, but man, I've been pretty lucky when it comes to comics, and I think this is the best example I've shown you guys yet. Where do I begin? Okay, so I got a buddy who does estate sales, and I told him, if you ever, when you're clearing out these barns or whatever, if you see or hear about comics, give me a call, get me that contact. So he gives me the number of this guy. The guy says he has a bunch of cool comics ranging from the 70s to like the 2000s. I'm like, sounds right, So unfortunately, it was pretty far away, but like 2 of these comics together will pay for all the gas that it took me to get out there. It was out near Scranton, Pennsylvania, which actually ended up being pretty much a full 2-hour drive. Whatever, I'll drive 2 hours for stuff like this any day. The guy did not want me taking any video, but he's allowing me to tell you guys what I paid for it. So when I tell you that every single comic I'm about to show you he gave to me for $1 each, I think you guys are going to be crapping your pants. Everything I'm about to show you was not bagged and boarded. I have since put everything into Mylar. Guys, whenever I do a found in the wild video, I always start with the least valuable thing and I end up with the most valuable. First up, we got Detective Comics 700. I got 3 copies for $3, a 9.8 markets for $70 a pop. So I will be submitting these into CGC. Wish me luck. Up next, we got Firestorm #1. And I thought it would be more valuable. Actually, apparently a 9.8 only goes for 80 bucks. Still, I spent $1, so I'm pretty happy. Robin 126, and ironically the only Robin this guy had in his entire long box. What a good one to have. This is the first appearance of Stephanie Brown as Robin. This is one I've actually gotten a 9.8 of in before, and it's about an $100 book. It's coming in at like 95 bucks. Nice. Guys, this early into the list and already we're into the 100s. Spent $1 on this. This is the first appearance of Tommy Elliott, Hush. And it goes for about anywhere from $110 to $120. I have gotten 2 9.8s submitted myself and achieved the 9.8. So let's go for 3. Another dollar book. This one I am going to have to press, and I'm worried it could get off-white pages. But still, $1. Death of Superman, Superman 75. This goes for anywhere from $120 to $130. Very solid dollar find. Up next, we got X-Men 283, the first full appearance of Bishop. I was hoping he was going to have the first cameo appearance with that awesome cover, but he didn't have it, but that's okay. I got this for $1. I don't even think it needs a press, and it looks like it's going to be the 9.8, guys. $1, worth about $140. I think you guys can already see that 2-hour drive and 2 hours back was already well paid for. You guys recognize this one? Because we got X-Men 244, another dollar find. This one, a 9.8, goes for $180. This one does look like it could benefit from a press, and I think it will be getting the 9.8 if I press it. So, wish me luck. I put a picture of this one up on my Instagram, actually. This is Power Girl 27. Super exciting find. Also so great that I paid as little as I did. This one's going to come in at $240. to $50. Alright guys, I'm winding down here. I only got a few more to show you, but here we got West Coast Avengers number 44. This one, if it gets a 9.8, will land me $250. This is the only book that I don't know if will actually get the 9.8. Some of them are right on that fence of like anywhere between 9.4 and 9.8. This one is closer to a 9.4. We'll see what the pressing can do. Maybe we'll get it. Next up, first appearance of Mr. Sinister, X-Men 221. This is the third one of these I've gotten in the past 2 months, so apparently I'm specking pretty hard on this. Who knew? People go crazy because it's the newsstand, even though it's 1985 and the amount of newsstands was exactly the same as directs. But hey, alright guys, now there's only 2 books left. This is where we get real serious. Second to last one I got. And a personal grail I've been chasing forever. I can't even hide my excitement here, but this is Tales of New Teen Titans 44, the first appearance of Nightwing. Guys, I think it's a 9.8. Look, first of all, even if this got a 6.0, I'd still be happy. This is one for the personal collection. This goes up on the wall. But it just so happens that this is definitely a 9.6 easy. I don't even think I need to press this. I would say this is my greatest find in the wild if it wasn't for the next one. Okay guys, who recognizes this Amazing Spider-Man key? This is Amazing Spider-Man 156, and a CGC 9.8 goes for $2,100. And I bought it for $1! Yo! This comic might pay for my trip to Greece next summer. Now, I will say, I'm not so sure if it'll get the 9.8, but the only defects are non-color breaking along the spine, so a good pressing job could force this into a 9.8. So am I going to submit this into CGC? Yeah. Let's do a quick calculation and see what my projected profits are for this batch.
If we made the crazy assumption that everything got the 9.8, we would potentially be looking at $5,165. Subtract the $16 I paid for the books, and subtract the $672 estimated dollars it'll cost to get this pressed, slabbed, shipped, and everything back to me, I'd be profiting $4,477.
The funny thing is I took a major step back from going to flea markets and yard sales because the pandemic's been spiking pretty bad in New Jersey right now. But this is one time that I'm so glad I popped in the car. I can't believe my good fortune on this. I'm really excited to get these books out. Unfortunately, it'll take a long time when they come back. But that being said, I don't think I've ever been more excited about any submission before this. Guys, this is why you still have to look around, because crazy things like this are still found in the wild. You can still stumble upon this much of a profit at a yard sale, something like that. Flea markets and comic book shops, you're probably going to pay what things are worth. But this is crazy. I mean, I'll have to let you know how I did. I'm sure I'll do an unboxing video once it comes back. But in the meantime, guys, and I think I mean this now more than ever, keep on collecting.